What is up, Nerdgenic Nation, and welcome to the live stream season finale. It was supposed to be series finale, but it looks like we're getting bumped up to a season finale. I am your host and resident superhero nerd, Aaron Waller. There it is. Welcome back to the stream if you haven't been here before. Things are a little bit different in this stream than in previous ones. I tried to keep it as close to the original as possible, but I am in a different location temporarily because I'm bad at math and I didn't calculate vacation time with streaming time, but I did bring my microphone, have my laptop, so we're working off of the laptop camera, and we're going to watch Moon Knight together. We're going to watch the season finale, which was supposed to be the series finale, but I think it might have gotten pushed to a new season based on the reception of the last few episodes, or I guess the whole season. But thank you so much for joining me. Really great to see you. So much welcome. Thank you, Suhail, if you're still here. I appreciate you. Nerd Affiliate in the house on his way home, but please drive safely. Thank you so much for joining. Man of the people, I try to be, although it's not exactly how I want it, which does frustrate me a little bit. I'm here for you guys. I'm sacrificing. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm here for you. And I talked to Russell when Russell's obviously another member of the channel. I was talking to him and I was like, man, I really messed this up. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the stream. He's like, you can push it off. It's fine. Do a recap or something. I'm like, no, I gotta do it. I gotta finish strong. So here we are. We're staying strong. We're staying consistent, and hopefully, the YouTube gods will thank us and get us to our monetization goal, because we are so close. So if you guys can help us out there, that would be great. Jumped in for the finale. We really appreciate you, Know Your Craft. Thank you so much for joining. But yeah, today is the finale. For some reason on Disney Plus, I don't know if it's just because I turned off the Wi-Fi for it, but it says it's for season 1, episode 6, and the title is just episode 6. I don't know if that's for anybody else or maybe it's just a me thing. But I don't know what to call this episode. Just the finale? The final showdown? I don't know. Moon Knight back to Khonshu. Getting Khonshu back. I really don't know what terrible pun I can probably make out of that. But thank you. Doesn't matter. We're going to enjoy. We're going to have fun. I have heard there is a post-credit scene in this particular episode, so we're going to have to stick around for that. We got Multiverse of Madness coming out this weekend, which I'm still hoping to find the time to see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm hoping to be able to fit that in somewhere, because I know everybody's got to know what's the big deal. It's getting kind of mixed reviews. Like, it's positive, but it's very low positive. It's not doing that great compared to, like, say, Spider-Man No Way Home or anything like that. So it's going to be interesting to find out what they did with it. I have made several videos about this movie here on the Nerdgenic channel, so be sure to check that out after you watch this live stream and hang out with me for a little while. I think I've done enough blabbing. I'm going to hope and pray that the internet gods will continue to let me use this Wi-Fi and that it will stay strong enough. If it does drop even temporarily, my apologies. It will be stronger next time when we do the Obi-Wan Kenobi live stream watch parties, which will be, I think it's also going to be on similar days, so probably also on Wednesdays. It comes out the 27th. So we're going to have a brief hiatus after this show. Still doing regular videos, but then we'll pick it back up with Kenobi at the very end of the month, which I had a new trailer and poster come out today, which were sick. So make sure to check out all that stuff. And follow us across social media so you don't miss out on when those things happen. At Nerdgenic across all social media platforms. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I need to find out what happens. I mean, they've really ramped it up these past couple episodes. I'm excited for Moon Knight, which it took several weeks for me to get there, but I'm happy to be here to be able to experience it and watch it together. So in case you are new to the stream, the way that it works is right up above me. Hold on. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. Right up above me. There we go. Sorry, I don't have my normal spacing parameters here. Right up above me is the episode time code. So I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to press play here on my device. You're going to press play on your device. And we're going to try and keep it as synced as possible. There will be a time code up above me. As long as you try and keep as close as possible to that time code, we should be fairly synced. So, like I said, without further ado, I'm excited to see some action. I want to see how this show wraps up. And let's get into it. There is a post. There's a post? I don't know what that means. There's a post. I don't know. But Sal entered the chat. So welcome, Sal. Thanks so much for joining. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the episode. I've wasted enough time chit-chatting, blah, blah, blahing, per usual. And we're going to go ahead and get it going. So let's go ahead and press play in 3, 2, 1, and go. Of course, my button didn't work. Oh, it synced perfectly anyway. Yes, things are going well. Sal has seen up the episode. Oh wait, Sal in the house, Nerd Affiliate. So curious to find out thoughts on this one. I'm anxious. I gotta be honest. The way the last few have ramped up have got me excited. I like to talk through the recap. Sorry. Will we see Jake Lockley? We don't know. We're definitely getting Khonshu back. We're definitely getting Powers back. I just want a couple of answers. I don't need all the answers, but just a few would be very, very nice. And I'm sure they're teasing or setting up something for a future Marvel property, whether that's going to be Miss Marvel, She-Hulk. I don't think Multiverse of Madness, I think that's too soon. Like in timeline-wise, I don't think they sync that up probably. But I'll be curious to find out what exactly it's going to relate to. And then we have the Thanos moment. Oh, I forgot the Thanos moment. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. If I should move the mic over to here because I'm kind of looking this direction. I don't know if you guys can hear me okay. And I'm kind of balancing on a mini fridge, so if things get a little bit wonky, my apologies. Post-credit. Post-credit. We're going to be in there for the post-credit. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have a grade for the finale. We're going to have a grade for the overall series. And we're going to rank this. Well, I shouldn't say rank this thing, but I'm curious to find out what we think by the end. Are we going to love it? Are we going to hate it? Will it have been the ending ruined? Don't know. We'll see. Sound great. Perfect. Thank you. Just stopped by to say hi and leaving. Not a problem. Thanks so much for stopping by, Sal. We appreciate you. Did they really need that middleman to pass him the little statue? I almost wish that he would have said, "I'm sorry, little one." It was just like Thanos incarnate again. Sounds like your setup. I'm trying to keep it as together with duct tape as I can this week. After building so long, your live stream setup, and then all of a sudden you have it ripped away because you go out of town and put together with duct tape again. Oh, okay. It turned into an axe. Okay. You have my curiosity, but now you have my attention. This whole thing is very much giving me Mummy vibes. Anybody else? Like, she looks kind of like Rachel Weisz in The Mummy. I mean, Oscar Isaac doesn't really look like Brendan Fraser, but it gives me that vibe. And you're healed. Get over your dead husband already. Oh, there was something that was perfectly placed there, so he didn't actually die. The healing waters of Khonshu. What is she gonna do? Something stupid. Something stupid. Surprised the episode is regular length. Yeah, a lot of people were saying how this is like the shortest of the Marvel series finales, which is Marvel Disney Plus show finales. Because this may not be the series finale, apparently. So says the word in the internet. Oh, snap. What's this guy about to do? He's got an axe. Not sure if that's how that works. Okay. Where are the souls going? Move them out of the way. Can't you just drive around? YouTube notification remind you to come out. Well, we appreciate you for using that notification bell. Wait, what? She jumping bodies? Oh, it's the hippo. For me. So, this is the most ridiculous side quest this girl has ever had to go on. In my opinion. I don't know, maybe her other side quests have been absolutely bananas, but... yeah, just get to the Chamber of the Gods right quick. Break the Khonshu statue, give it to Mark. He'll be back to life. This is some next level achievement unlocked if she's able to pull this off, which she will. Because what's the point of having all this happen if Mark and Moon Knight don't come back? What's the point? Oh, you mean the thing that I warned you about? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, but no, he's not up to anything though. Poor little Arthur Harrow would never. I didn't even get to see the god fight? Come on. Why do they keep cutting all these fights, man? It's messed up. Uh-oh. We got purple smoke. It's purple smoke. Alligator. What if it was Alligator Loki? That'd be great. It's an interesting way to shoot that. Couldn't it just imply that she took the statue? Whoa. That's gotta be one heck of a head massage. Wasn't the point to break that Khonshu one in with Mark? I want the head of hippopotamus, bruh. Oh, internet, don't fail me now. Don't fail me, internet. Only the last airbender. Oh! Oh yeah, super small feet. Does she do it? Meanwhile, Mark's doing his Thanos and Clark Kent. If this field of crops turns into bones and skulls, and they just copy DC, yikes. Just bust shots of him for getting out of the truck. Just a quick pop pop. Yeah, they totally supplanted that god fight, man. Hey, Steve, what's up? 13 minutes behind, no big deal. They're about to copy DC. I feel like they're copying DC and a little bit of Black Panther here with the purple sky and all that stuff now. At what cost? Oh, he's able to go on the sand without getting eaten or whatever? Or turned to stone? So you're gonna like grab his hand and then they will become one? What? Did they just do like... Are they kind of implying this is like a Frozen? Because didn't the same exact thing happen in Frozen? Any other Disney people in there? Like when the sister gets frozen and then like they grab each other's hands or whatever and they unfreeze. And I'm Judy. We're gonna see a little bit of a god fight. Thank you. Okay, we gotta go. You said that like 3 times already, dude. Did he just literally have a fountain of blood pouring out of him? Oh, they even did a whole, I don't... It's something super weird about the CG wraps that just make it look extra fake. I don't know if it's like they're just not good at like making it match the lighting, but it just looks really weird. I don't. Is now the time to have this conversation? I mean, Layla saved his life. Kind of. Okay, calm down. The fact that he didn't take the moon plane or whatever already loses like 10 points in my book. I mean, I'm kind of glad that he died because honestly, I feel like who cares? But that feel not a little too easy for one of these gods to die? Great. Will she get a hippo costume? I hope it's inflatable because that'd be hilarious. My father? It's like I could write this stuff. Are they about to do a sky portal? Lord help me if they're doing a sky portal. I thought this was done, guys. I thought we figured it out. No more sky portals. They just start shaking each people. It's kind of rude. I thought that they were only supposed to be landing like in the underworld. Like, what does them flying up to the sky have to do with anything? Oh, because she's consuming them. I mean, her suit's cooler than Wonder Woman's gold armor. I gotta be honest. He didn't do a superhero landing. It's a wasted opportunity. So, is this Avatar v Avatar battle and this God v God battle supposed to be symbolic of each other in terms of like how big are these guys? Holy crap! Um, like, is only one of the battles happening? One's more metaphorical. Corridor came through with the gonna come through with the edit. And nobody sees these gigantic monsters, or is it just you have to be an avatar? I'm confused. And quick question, why was the hippo have wings? Why was the hippo the one that gives wing powers? Am I the only one that's confused on that? Oh, I thought she said Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. Thank God for subtitles. Double throat punch. Single throat punch. Nightstick, nightstick. Knee to the face. Nightstick, nightstick. Flip over shot. Are these guys just getting bigger? Okay, that was a move. We're gonna have to go at him at the same time. There's no way each of us alone can take him down. He's too powerful. So you're gonna tell me that this one god will lose to two? Well, I mean, apparently defeated a room full of gods at one point earlier. I don't know how to feel about the suit switching back and forth. Like, it's kind of cool because you get to see both in action, right? But at the same time, it's like, okay, what's the purpose exactly other than to show Marcus fighting versus Steven's fighting? There isn't one. Get the scepter out of his hands! It's the only way! Oh, about to be inspiration. Yeah, get out of the way. Wonder Woman and Batman are on the fight here. We're fighting. Let's call him Lex Luthor, because I don't really know what else a hero would be. The only way to stop a beam crosses. I mean, you can't block it with hands. It's got to be pure cross. This is the only way you can fight a blast. Oh no. His, what's the beam thing called from Ghostbusters? The streams. He crossed the streams. Third personality. Coming in hot. Did they need to add the heartbeat sound effect? Like, for real? It's kind of annoying. Oh, the moon is powering it. The power of the gods. Oh. Are we not going to explore this? Oh my god, why are you doing this to me? I swear if they don't explain this and tell us it's Jake or have a third suit. How did he win his fight but Khonshu lost theirs? I can't believe they just edited that out. Does this not give anybody else the Power Rangers movie vibes? You guys remember when Zordon was dying and they wanted to bring him back to life, so they kind of did like this flying V, I'm trying to do it here, like a flying V pattern with their arms like out in both directions, and like they made like a circle of light to bring him back together, or bring him back to life, sorry. That's what's going on right now. That is one of the worst. You'll never contain me. You better call in the third party because he doesn't have the strength to do it. So too does she. And I'll be here to stop her. Do it yourself. Oh, again, I can write this stuff. Okay, adios. Oh no, your superhero suit. But like those bullet holes aren't going to come back, right? That's like in the contract. So is this real? Looking a little suspicious. What? What? Let me say it for a third time. For what? They're not what to do with it. What? What? This was all a dream? Is that what they're implying? Someone please help me. Someone please help me. If you're in the chat, help me. Help me to understand. This post-credit scene better be mind-blowingly good, let me tell you. And I feel like it was even shorter than what short was supposed to be. Okay, we might be coming up on our post-credit scene here. Unbelievable. Definitely Jake Lockley here. So he recognized that there are two personalities, but nothing happened. Yeah, my face. I don't know what to comprehend here. So Jake's gonna kill him. They couldn't have done that earlier? What was the point of that? Pat knows what's up. All of our faces are like, just... What? Is there a post-credit scene to this? Because it hasn't shrunk down to... You should watch Eternals. I'm skipping ahead for science. For science. Science has failed me. Okay. I don't know what to say about that. I genuinely, I'm at a loss for words. Let me know. I'm going to turn off the timer because nothing else happens after the post-credit scene, which I felt was kind of obvious and why they didn't necessarily go that direction. Because how else, what other suit does Jake Lockley wear other than just a cabbie suit? He's just Khonshu's driver. He's literally a chauffeur. I mean, he's a cabbie in the comics, but still, I don't know. That felt wrong. Wrong on so many levels. Like I genuinely feel like I was wronged. Genuinely feel like I was wronged. Because none of it made sense. Is it a dream? Did we just inception ourselves for 6 weeks? I'm at a loss of words. Genuinely. I'm just watching these credits roll and I don't know what to say. If you're here with me live, make sure you let me know your thoughts in the comments section or the live chat because baffled over here. I am deleting this from my tablet. I don't want it to be taking up any more space, media space than needed because, wow, that was a thing that happened, wasn't it? All right, a grade out of 10. Let's see. What would I give this out of 10? Oops, did my microphone just change over? Can you guys still hear me okay? Hopefully. Out there in TV land. I'm gonna take these out. Had enough of those. But yeah, I am absolutely baffled at what exactly transpired there in the last little bit. What happened? I genuinely felt like we were going to get answers. I feel like it was a good episode. It had good moments. I liked the fight scene. I like that we got to see that pickup of... But then they cut it short. So I feel like even if I liked it, they still did the thing that made me the most frustrated in like the first 2 episodes, which was just cutting out randomly when the good stuff was happening. So did I even like the episode that much? Ah, man, I'm at a doozy here. I'm gonna put my grade up. You guys put your grade in. You guys put your grades in the chat out of 10. I'm gonna give it a couple. I'll give it a minute or two for you guys to chime in what your thoughts and grades are out of 10, because I am just at a loss for words. Like, I feel like I liked it, but at the same time I didn't. And I don't know how to feel about that. I genuinely don't. I'm waffling back and forth between 2 grades right now. Should I go optimistic or should I go kind of with my gut? The cab driver. The cab driver. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, let's reflect on the episode. So we pick back up. We have our frozen moment, getting back together, making our heart whole or whatever. And then going back, getting suited up, having a somewhat cool fight that was kind of reminiscent of like the Ronin fight from Infinity War. I don't know if anybody else got that same vibe. Obviously, it wasn't exactly the same, but you remember like when he was killing all those Japanese, like, were they like Yakuza or something like that, in like the street and like chasing them around? It kind of reminded me of that. Obviously, it's totally different context. It wasn't even close to the same thing. But it's like the colors and like the way that different things worked. There was like, I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna settle on my grade. So I've settled. I'm calling it what it is. I need to do some mathematication. Hold on one moment, please. So, where did my sheet go? Calculator. 1 second. We're gonna get there, I promise. Do 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 do. All right, and then how many were there? 6. All right, so it wouldn't change probably too much anyway. All right, so that's my grades. So the grade that I'm going to give this final episode, which end to end felt kind of lackluster. It had a lot of things to do in a very short amount of time, and I think that was probably the biggest downfall. Had this gone to 7, possibly 8 episodes, and then still, kind of dragged us along a little bit, we ended with that teaser about Jake Lockley, whether that be in episode 6 or 7, and then we kind of just wrap it up and make some sense out of it, I would have been cool with. But because it felt really rushed, that they didn't really know how to finish it, they knew how to finish it, but they tried to just put everything into 40 minutes. The most ridiculous runtime to have the most ridiculous of side quests that you have to complete in order to get to the final boss and finish it all up. And that's why I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I was really going to go for a 7 out of 10. I wanted to go 7 out of 10, but thinking back on it, I feel like we didn't get an answer to anything, whether it was a dream. Was the whole thing a dream? Did they just inception us for 6 weeks, like I said before? Was it something that's just like didn't even happen? Is it something that did happen, but like he slept through it? Did Jake Lockley just take them home because he's the driver? Like, there was no rhyme or reason to what that explanation was. The only cool aspect of it was from the moment, like, the moment of Tawit, whatever her name is, the hippo goddess, taking over Layla, and then up to the point of like him starting to black out while he was fighting Harrow, and like Amit had the upper hand against Khonshu, but then he blacked out and like was on top of him. He was bleeding basically. Like, they won? Are you kidding me? Like, you took away the best part. You showed us a cool fight. You showed us like the back and forth between Steven and Mark, changing suits. You put so much effort, and then like cut us off at the knees. I genuinely cannot say that watching that felt good. It didn't. 7 out of 10 says know your craft. Still action, resolution, but confusion for an ending. I was waffling with the 7. I genuinely was. But because I feel like they made me more upset with this one, like I felt like there was progress. They needed more time. Why you think this would wrap things up so wonderfully in 40 minutes? I think the episode was over by 37. And then you give us the post-credit scene of Jake Lockley, which we already knew was likely the possibility. We were able to put 2 and 2 together 3 episodes ago that Jake Lockley was the other person and like murking all these people, which clearly it was. So the fact that you're making it seem like it's an epic reveal and saving it for a post-credit scene, of the last episode, like if it was a post-credit scene, because I think it was, I want to say Falcon and Winter Soldier. They started doing post-credit scenes around episode 4, 3 or 4, something like that, and I think they had about 8 episodes in that series. So like they built that through time. Like those little post-credit scenes got you excited for the next one. Had they had this reveal on episode 6, but still had 2 more to go, okay, I'm fine with that. You still have a story to tell. There are still plenty of things to progress. But man, what a confusing... I'm just going to call it what it is. This was a whack ending. It was purely whack. Not for me. Didn't like it. And I'm a fan, which is worse, is that I love when things like make you think and like there's possible multiple meanings. But at the end of the day, it felt like it was just like, it was a dream. JK. Like, there was another movie. What was another one? I feel like I'm just going to keep calling on Inception. I'm looking it up. Hold on one second. I don't know, man. Where it was all a dream. I mean, I hate to say Total Recall, even though Total Recall was kind of that same situation. Let's see if there's anything else. American Psycho kind of thing, like, but even then, like, you were still kind of, well, I guess these are all very much deeper type of thing, but you don't really expect it from Marvel. You expect there to be a resolution. You expect the hero to do something, that there be progression, but I don't know. It baffled me. It baffled me. Do I hope there's a season 2? Well, yeah, there better be now. And you were expecting to leave this as a standalone series and not come back for a season 2? Like, this was slated as the series finale. No. You've got a lot of explaining to do, Marvel. You've got a lot of work to do, because you can't end something like that. I mean, obviously they can. They can do whatever they want. But, like, I feel like it's more disrespectful to the fans to be like, hey, here's an open ending, and you have no idea what happened. It's like, what? Plus, they're probably going to need Moon Knight for other stuff if they do Rising Suns and all those other, highly anticipated Marvel things. But, I don't know, man. Did not go at all, honestly, how I thought it was going to go. I mean, yes, to a degree, with, like, the fight, big battle, showdown between Harrow and Mark / Steven, or in this case, like, the Avatars and Khonshu versus Amit. You kind of expected that, but, like, the way that it went, would have never pegged that one. And of all the times I said, oh, I could have wrote that, didn't write that one. Not me. Not never. Sorry. Wash my hands of it. Not me. Sorry. It was a good series. I did the math very quickly based on the grades that I've given every single episode. 6 was the lowest grade, which we came across on this episode and on episode 3. So those were our 2 worst episodes. Episodes 1 and 2 got 7s. Episode 4 had an 8, and episode 5 had a 9. They were riding that wave, and then they just crashed. Right, for me at least. I mean, obviously it's different for everybody, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the series. But based on the average that I got about a 7 out of 10, which I think isn't bad. It's what you kind of expect for a first season. It's good. It's enough to hook you for the next one, and that's what it did. I mean, did everything go exactly how I thought it was going to go? Absolutely not. Like, totally different from what I thought was going to happen. Did it have plenty of good stuff? Yeah, I mean, you saw there's an 8 and a 9 in there from me personally. I don't know about you, but there's really good stuff in there. I just hope they're able to make it better, more interesting. I always want everything to be great. I never hope for something to be bad. I always go in with the possibility that it could be, but I don't hope that it's going to be bad. I always hope it's going to be good. This series, so-so. But I definitely see that it was good for some aspects, but not necessarily like mind-blowing, which I think like Peacemaker, for example, I got in the 8s, 8.5s. Hawkeye had about an 8. So I liked Hawkeye more, apparently, than Moon Knight, which doesn't really surprise me. Excuse me. And I really hope that that gets a second season, but apparently that's not. So what do I know? Anyway, it's enough blabbing for me. Make sure to let me know what you guys thought about it in the live chat, or if you're watching this on replay, let me know on replay what you thought, excuse me, in the comment section down below about the episode, about the season as a whole. Also, be sure to make sure that you like this video, you subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. Pat knows exactly the situation. He was super busy, got that notification, and he came and hang out with us. I appreciate you. Thank you, Know Your Craft. Make sure to go subscribe to Pat and Know Your Craft. Also, Nerd Affiliated was in the house, who's Salvatore's also a part of. Make sure you go check them out. I know Archer's going back to live streaming soon. I think not this week. Was it this week? I think it's this week, this Thursday, maybe tomorrow. I don't remember. I'm bad at time. So make sure to go check out their channel as well. And make sure to follow us across social media, all social media platforms at Nerdgenic. Excuse me. So you don't miss out on any special news, announcements, or articles at nerdgenic.com. But you also want to make sure you subscribe because we have plenty of upcoming content. Probably going to be talking about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness in the next couple of days to a week, depending on when I'm able to find the time to actually go and see it. We've got videos from Russell. Ash is working on a ton of anime videos for you. So there's a bunch of stuff that's coming. You want to make sure you don't miss out on any of it. At the end of the month, like I said at the beginning of the stream, we're going to be having our live stream watch parties of Obi-Wan Kenobi right here on YouTube. So you don't want to miss out on that. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification for that. I said it was being generous. That's okay. It's almost like it could be a standalone movie like The First Blade. Very good points. Very good points. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know. I said my piece about it. We're going to leave it be. I'm probably going to have to sit and stew with it for some time. I don't know if I'm going to rewatch it, but we'll see. But I'm going to have to sit with it before I decide anything, to be honest with you. But like I said, make sure you hit like, subscribe, ring the bell notification. And make sure to check out these videos on screen, which if you're live, you're not going to see. But if you're watching this on replay, you will see, like my History of playlist, which is adding a new video every single week of a comic book character where you get to learn their history, heroes and villains. So make sure to check out that playlist. And check out this other awesome video, which, let's do the, I think my last video was the Avatar 2. What was the last video I did? Anybody? I think it was the Doctor Strange video. I'm loading it. Hold on. Wait for it. What was the last video I did, guys? Come on. Something about Doctor Strange. Like showing too much stuff. The trailers have shown too much. Is it even really worth watching anymore? I guess I'll really have to determine that after I see the movie. But either way, did I lose you guys? Hold on one second. Am I losing you? Hello? I'm not sure if I'm losing you in and out or not. But either way, both of those video sets will be here on the stream once this video gets processed. So make sure to check all that stuff out. Other than that, I've been your superhero nerd, Aaron Waller. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been so much fun. Next live stream will be back in the normal setup, so don't you worry. We'll have all that stuff good to go. But other than that, thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will